We're over at the Ruvalcaba's house, Miguel, over here in Idaho, doing a repair attempt on this roof that we filed the claim with Allstate for. As you can see right here, this was the shingle that we picked to do the repair attempt on, but we do want to make it known first before we talk about this. The field adjuster that was over here performed his own type of repair attempt, kind of assessment himself with this shingle right here. As you can see, this one was already really toast before, but through the manipulation and trying to see what this shingle would look like with a repair, we're seeing major creases in these shingles as well. And he listed this one as a failed for the repair attempt. But just going forward, he did that with multiple other spots in the area where we're starting to see a lot of damages from the repairs. But we'll just continue to press forward and do a real repair attempt video just right here so we can document it for ourselves. Right here you see we have it bracketed off for the shingle that we're going to be changing. And then we have the appliqués numbered for just to kind of keep track of any sort of cascading damages that we're going to see. But as you can see, yeah, everything's stuck down really good still. Not a lot of manipulation right here. Everything's stuck down really good, so just want to keep that noted. But other than that, we'll just continue to go forward with my patchpaw tool right here that I'll be using, and we're just going to start right here, the shingle, and gently delaminate it. Just trying to go through as gently as I can.
The tool nice and flat.
And just we're already pulling this out, but we're seeing a lot of tearing right here just as well, just trying to keep it flat. Maybe we'll go in from the other end as well. Oh, that's not gonna work. Got elbow grease in this one.
And actually, already with that, appliqué number 4, as soon as you got it, you can see it's already
right there at the top. Ripping in this corner as well. So shingles are just super brittle. We performed the brittle test on it too. That failed as well.
And then just trying to delaminate it, you can see all of the mat transfer. So even though this is the shingle that is being removed, if this were a shingle, then we'll see in the other ones that is not being removed, that shingle above would never re-adhere.
Yeah.
But
we'll press forward for the video purpose and just to make sure that we can get this pulled out. But like we did for this one in delaminating, we got to go with the top two above as well. So right here.
And just for the record, it's about 45 degrees outside. It's a little breezy today and overcast, so the wind is making it feel a little chilly, but it is great roofing weather. Oh.
You can see the mat transfer coming out at the bottom of this shingle. There we go, and now we got to get into this one as well. Just from doing this one up above here, we're seeing some tearing in the shingle right there. Now to our next layer. I don't know if you saw that in the video, just right there. Starting to tear on that shingle as well. So I get on the other side. Yeah, put the tool down.
There we go.
See a little bit more in the video. But continue to press forward.
there's a tear right
Another
there.
tear.
And again, just for the audience and the camera, you can see that Gabe is keeping his tool just incredibly flat. Just to prevent any sort of over manipulation of the shingles. Now that one definitely tore
That
through.
appliqué just popped off. Yeah, completely tore through this one. The shingle is just getting really affected just from delaminating it right now.
And this is evident from a previous contract's repair as well, which we'll show once this is completed, just to show that they actually had a very similar experience to.
Right here, it just tore another really big chunk right there.
And actually 14 has already popped. Well, I guess actually part of what we saw originally, but yeah, he's torn
A lot
through
of
it.
tearing. So now we'll go forward and try our best again just to remove these nails, and they're in the right spots. Everything on the install of this roof was done correctly. There's the one.
Again, Gabe's keeping his tool very, very flat. Again, with like getting into the nails, it's not lifting too high, just to try and keep things again as flat as possible. Prevent over manipulation.
Done with that row, now on to our next row. I'm going to touch that one. Ooh, just get some chalk in my eye. Oh yeah, you can see that in the video. Seeing it pull through right now for this nail.
As we can see from the install, that nail is perfectly flat. Like it's nothing to do with that install.
Should be your last one right here. Spoke too early. There's one more. Go. Now pulling it off, as you can see, a lot of granules coming off of these roofs. While that isn't a covered loss, it's still very important for the shingles water shedding capabilities. But again, we'll just wanted to note that, but we'll continue forward and put in this new shingle that we were able to find on such short notice. This is what we can get just at the beginning. But first we'll check to see the size. Got a good size, it's looking like.
Do it on the other side. There is a little bit of an overhang, but we just need, let's show it over here, so I'm not having to like hang off the side of the roof. So I'm actually pull it down a little bit. There is, and just so that way you can see over there, it is lined up all the way over here.
Just a tinge.
And you bring it all the way over here. What, quarter inch?
Quarter inch, yeah.
It's gonna make that even more of a pain to trim because it's so little. It's,
again, trimming in the middle of the roofs like this isn't what we should be doing with this. It's good for the edges and in the valleys, but for the field, middle of the field, it's obviously not good enough for the shingle. But just to continue forward, we'll go and we'll cut this down so it's at a good size. Through.
Let's take a look at that exposure.
Up.
Let's go just a little bit more. There you go. Yeah. So we're lined up exposure wise, and again we're about a quarter inch off, just so you can see.
Again, we'll continue to press forward, and we'll start with nailing everything in there. Again, just trying to lift it up enough so I can get my hammer in there. We're running into some issues right there. And then number 2.
And kind of looking at the overall degree of lift on the shingle, it's not very much. All the granules coming off.
Oh. Fourth and final nail. Make sure that we're reusing the same holes for the ones that didn't have the clear pull-throughs, just to make it a little easier and make it so that we're not leaving any extra holes on this roof. Want to be extremely gentle on this side just because we're already seeing the tearing. And the shingle's just right above my hand.
Well, struck the shingle on accident. Again, that's not for a lack of Gabe's trying. He's
supposed to slow it out right now.
Yeah.
In the video, I don't want to reuse this hole right there. As you can see, we're seeing a lot of tearing